Your English is not bad. Your method is bad. Maybe you study for months, maybe you study for years, but you still forget words. You still feel nervous when you speak. You still cannot say what you want to say. You open your mouth and nothing comes out, or the words come out wrong and you feel embarrassed. So you stay quiet and then you think, maybe English is just not for me. I know this feeling. I felt it too. And today I want to tell you one thing. The problem is not you. The problem is the way your brain is receiving English. And once you understand that, everything changes. My name is Emma, and this is Train Your English Brain. So let me ask you something. How do you study English right now? You probably open a book, read new words, write them down, close the book, and go to sleep. The next morning, you wake up, and the words are gone. You feel frustrated. You think your memory is bad, but your memory is not bad. You just gave your brain the wrong experience. Here is the truth. Your brain does not save things because you studied them. Your brain saves things because you needed them. Think about your first day in a new job. You were nervous, you met many people, you heard many names, and you forgot almost all of them by the next day. But you remembered the name of your manager. Why? Because you needed that name. You used it. It felt important. Your brain kept it. English works exactly the same way. So the first thing I want you to change is this. Stop collecting words and start using them. Most learners have a vocabulary notebook full of words they never use. They add new words every day. They feel productive, but productive and effective are two very different things. You can write 100 words and remember 0, or you can learn 5 words, use them in sentences, say them out loud, think about them before you sleep, and remember all 5 forever. Choose 5. Use them today. Use them tomorrow. Use them again next week. That is how the brain works. Repetition with meaning, not repetition with a pen. The second thing is about speaking, and I know this is the hard part. Many learners wait. They think, I will speak when my English is better. I will speak when I am ready. But that day never comes, because speaking is not the result of learning. Speaking is how you learn. You cannot get ready to swim by reading about water. You have to jump in. So start speaking today, not with a teacher, not in a class. Start with yourself. When you are alone, describe what you see. There is a table. The window is open. Outside, the sky is gray and the street is quiet. This sounds simple, but this is training your mouth and your brain at the same time. Your mouth learns how English feels. Your brain learns how to find words fast without translating. And when you can do that, when words come without translating, that is the moment everything opens up. The third thing I want to talk about is fear, because fear is the real reason most people stop improving. Fear of making mistakes, fear of sounding stupid, fear of being judged. I had all of these fears. When I first tried to speak English in front of people, my face turned red. My hands were shaking. I said the wrong words. I used the wrong tense, and I wanted to disappear. But here's what I learned. Nobody remembers your mistakes as long as you do. The person you spoke to forgot your grammar error in 10 seconds. You remembered it for 10 days. That is not fair to yourself. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are data. When you say something wrong and someone corrects you, your brain lights up. It pays attention. It wants to understand why. And that moment of confusion followed by understanding, that is the fastest learning your brain can do, faster than any textbook, faster than any app. So make mistakes, make them loudly, make them often.
Every mistake means you tried, and trying is the only way forward. Now, I want to tell you about something most people completely ignore: sleep. When you sleep, your brain is not resting, your brain is working. It is going through everything you experienced today and deciding what to keep and what to throw away. It is making connections between new information and old information. It is building your memory while you dream. So the worst thing you can do is study English in the morning, do nothing with it all day, and go to sleep thinking about something else. The best thing you can do is touch English right before you close your eyes. Read a few sentences, say a few words quietly, think about what you learned today, then sleep. Let your brain do the rest. I promise you will feel the difference the next morning. Before I finish, I want to say one more thing. There will be days when you feel like you are not improving. You study, you practice, you try, and it feels like nothing is moving. These days are normal. Every learner has them, but these days are also a little bit of a lie because your brain is improving even when you can't feel it. The progress is happening underneath, in places you can't see yet. The only way to fail at learning English is to stop. So on the hard days, don't study for 1 hour, just do 5 minutes. Read one paragraph, say 5 sentences, listen to one short audio. 5 minutes keeps the connection alive, and the connection is everything. 6 months from now, you will look back at the person reading this today and you will not recognize them. Your English will be different, your confidence will be different, you will be different. Your brain can do this. I know it can. Now let's train it. My name is Emma. I will see you in the next episode.